Hi, I'm Christina Applegate.
And I'm Jamie-Lynn Sigler.
And this is Messy. Messy is supported by Psionic.
For people living with MS like us, staying mobile and active is an essential part of managing MS symptoms. I personally went to meet on Zoom with Dr. Rebecca from Psionic, and we got fitted for my neural sleeve. We assessed my gait, the muscles I needed to help fire and at what point, and it has significantly helped with my walking. I'm trying to wear it every day, go for walks with my kids, which I wasn't doing before, in trying to improve my endurance and my strength. So you want to know what the Psionic sleeve is. It is the first FDA-cleared bionic clothing designed to help people living with MS and other neurological conditions improve their walking and strength. So it's so slim, by the way, and so sleek and so light. It's an assistive device. It can even fit under your clothing. It analyzes every step you take, and then it just sends the electrical pulses directly to the 4 major muscle groups. But you can pick like which areas of the muscle groups are needing it, whether it's like the outside of your calf or the inside of your calf. And they had a first multi-site research study, and 94% of the participants improved their walking. And I hope that means me too. It's so easy to use. You customize it through the Psionic app. Like I said, you meet face-to-face with a mobility team for trainings and check-ins. You personalize your setting. And the best part is you pay as you go. So if the neural sleeve isn't working for you, you can cancel it anytime for any reason.
We're so excited to share that Messy listeners can get $50 off by entering the code MESSY, that's MESSY, during checkout. To learn more, visit psionic.com/messy. That's CIONIC.com/messy. Ask me how I am, Jamie.
How are ya?
Oh my God, you guys, I'm so good.
Yeah?
Isn't that what everyone wants to hear?
Not in this podcast.
I'm good. Does that take a little bit of the pressure off of all of you? I'm good.
Let's address it.
We are going to address it.
We said from the beginning that this podcast is a safe place to express ourselves, express what we're going through. There's no finality to what we're saying. There's no finality to what we're feeling. But this is the point of this. This was the point of starting these types of conversations. And now I'll let you go, Christina.
Yeah, I'm going to address something that recently happened. Recently on one of our solo duos, I was talking about some dark stuff I was thinking and feeling, which, as you just said, this is our safe place to get those things out, because I feel that when we hold things in, we give them power. I also think that there's so much shame that a lot of people feel when they're going through mental health issues, and they call them issues. I hate that. It's not mental issues. It's not a problem. It's a moment. It's a thought. It's a feeling. And when people hold those in because they're so afraid to say how they truly feel, we give it immense power. Not only holding things in gives it power, but it also can cause disease in your body, cancer, all sorts of things, loneliness, all of that by holding it in, because society has told us that we're supposed to be just fucking fine. And I am not into that. I am not a proponent of that kind of thing. I think that it is incredibly healing and important to be able to express the thoughts, whether that makes someone uncomfortable or not, to be able to say it. And so anyway, I'm addressing that recently, the peoples out there, not our listeners got it. Mm-hmm. But the people did a whole like clickbait news thing, which I didn't look at any of it because it would probably piss me off, as we know. But I started getting text messages from people like, hey, that I don't even know really, going, hey, I've got a therapist and oh my God, I'm holding you. And I'm like, why are you holding me? Like I'm at home. Like I have beautiful people around me and beautiful support systems. And I'm very lucky to have that because a lot of people don't. Mm-hmm. But anyway, it just made it like, it's like the turtle then having to go back into their shell by making such a big deal about it. You're making other people think, oh shit, I can't talk about this. And that is not okay with me. I think it's important to be able to say these things. And No, I'm not sitting here on suicide watch. Okay. I am not. I nor have I ever been. But fuck with the dark thoughts come through my head sometimes when you're dealing with something that has taken a huge part of you away. Mm-hmm. I dare anyone to be diagnosed with MS or any kind of chronic illness that has taken who you were prior to that moment and go, this is great. No, you have moments of feeling like this is tiring and I don't want to do this, but you do it. And by having friends like you and my beautiful friends that I have, by saying this shit out loud, it releases the pressure in the balloon, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was very, very disturbed by it because that's all it was. It was clickbait. It was a reason to like shine a light on the wrong part of what I was saying. And that really upset me.
Yeah. And it upset me too. And I'm so glad that we have this forum for you to respond, because these conversations are conversations between friends. And this is how you talk to friends, I hope, or this is how we're encouraging people to talk to friends. We're hopefully setting an example, because I can promise you, Christina, I have had moments where I have prayed that I didn't wake up, where the days just felt so hard. It just felt so daunting. It felt so scary. It felt so overwhelming. And like you said, it was a moment. It was a moment, and they're very real. And you have to, like you said, express them and get them out. And I think that hopefully this will be a lesson for these journalists and these outlets that, pick this type of shit up and think that it defines you. It doesn't. Like you said, these are thoughts, these are feelings that are fleeting, that sometimes we hold on to and sometimes we let pass by. But when you're dealing with a chronic illness, it's very overwhelming. There's a lot of unknown. There's a lot of unexpectedness. And yes, there is an incredible amount of mourning for who you once were before. And that will never go away. It has never gone away from me. As positive as I can be, as encouraging as I can be, I still am so sad that I don't get to participate in my life the way in the body that I was born in and identified in for the first 22 years of my life. I'm so sad that my husband has to pick up all the fucking slack with our 2 little kids because I can't do it a lot of the time. Just because I don't say it all the time doesn't mean I don't feel it. And you expressing yourself, that the response that we got from so many of our listeners, thanking you for speaking the way that you did, is all that matters. But yes, the reaction and the articles that were written absolutely need to be addressed. And I'm so glad you are and that we are, because this is the type of stuff that needs to change, because this is you're not allowing people to be okay and to not be okay sometimes.
Yeah. And I mean, you said you prayed to not wake up.
I did.
And what I hear from that is I pray to not wake up like this, Of course you want to be there. We have children, we have family, we have loved ones. It's okay for us to say, I don't want to wake up like this. This does not serve me. And I want to wake up like how I used to, man. But you know what? We're not. And that is what it is. And I also think the irresponsibility of these fucking people for putting it out there like that, that got back to my kid.
I know.
What that did to her? Thinking mommy doesn't want to be here? What is wrong with you people? There's so much more to put on the cover of your stupid thing or to be on the news, on whatever the news stations that picked it up. Are you kidding me? There's so much more going on right now than me having a fucking moment. Me sharing that so that somebody in the middle of America somewhere or somewhere else that's listening to this, who's feeling like that and is afraid to fucking say it to someone that they love for fear of shame, for fear of this. I don't want our listeners to fucking feel alone or afraid. Even if just someone on the street say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm crying, but I'm having these feelings and I want you to know. Help me.
Yeah.
Be there for me or don't be there for me. And also I hate unsolicited advice. Like, please don't tell me how you're going to fix me, Because at the end of the day, I'm the only person who can do that. And I've been doing it for 52 years. That's where I also got very offended because I'm like, I have gone through so much in my 52 years. And you know what? I'm here. And I did it on my own. And we have that strength inside of all of us to click the switch. We can. And I know it feels lonely and I know it feels scary, all those thoughts. I know that. But here, we are telling you as our listeners, our loves, our friends, our people, you're not. Even if it's just sending us a message, we read them. We're here. We'll address you. If you're really serious, we will find you and not put it on here. We will find you and say, you're okay. We've got you. Okay. So please understand that. That was a bummer. That was a real bummer, man.
Yeah. It's reckless. It's really reckless. Cause like you said, it gets back to Sadie. It's almost like they don't understand that there are human beings behind these words.
Yeah. And there's no fucking care.
There's no concern.
They're like, oh, we're going to get more buyers today or purchasers of our stupid fucking whatever it is. Sorry. Like, honestly, that they didn't care about me. That'd be a better story for them if I did go and fucking take my own life. Ooh, let's do a whole hour on that. Come on, man. You don't care about me. You care about how many hits you're going to get or likes you're going to get. Come on. Like, seriously. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Don't be sorry. No. And there's,
look, I'm sweating now. Shirt's coming off.
Take it off.
Not my full shirt, everybody.
Oh, well.
No one wants to see
that. Now I got teased.
Old cancer boobs. You don't want to see that. Just get it. Sorry.
Give me those old cancer boobs.
Yeah, here we are.
And that level of honesty runs the gamut. Last night, before I went to bed, I looked at Cutter and I said to him, I need you to look at me and tell me how hard I'm working and that you're proud of me. Like, I need to be acknowledged right now. Like, it's because we all know the fight it is every day. We all have different type of fights. We all have different type of battles every single day. And sometimes we need to ask for the acknowledgement too. We need to express ourselves in a lot of different ways. And these are things that for the past few decades, I've been able to say, but only been able to really start express myself in the past couple of months due to the honesty in our conversations. And this is something I needed. And if I didn't get that, I might have been stuck in a nasty loop. And so I really hope that this is going to be an example that you can set with your platform, which is important and real. And, I did read a couple of those articles and they're all clickbaity and the same, but I will tell you that all of the comments in the articles were like, fuck that. This is a woman expressing herself. I love her.
Oh, that makes me happy because I didn't know, because I can't look at that. Because, I'll get, if you think this is pissed.
Well, as your friend,
chaos.
I felt like so protective of you. I'm like, I deep dived for you. And it was 100% across the board. I love this woman. She's brought me so much joy over the years. I'm praying for her. I hate that she's feeling this way. Good for her for getting her feelings out. I have felt that way. So even in their intention of clickbait, I still believe that it all still is creating community and support in the way that you are intending it to be. But it just sucks, like you're saying, that Sadie has to be a recipient of this type of clickbait and news.
Yeah. Also, I thought about something, 2 points I want to make. One is, I remember when Kristen Bell, who's a girl I know, she came out about her anxiety and her mental health issues. And it was such a beautiful thing because she did speak upon the fact that she felt so afraid to say anything, that the zeitgeist, like the collective was putting shame around it. And she kind of gave a voice to it and was like, I'm here to say, I'm taking my power with this. And it was a beautiful thing. And I appreciate you, Kristen, because she's done so many cool things, especially with our kids and magazines and everything. She's what good humans. Yeah. But I just remember her seeing that. And I know how hard it was for her to admit. See, this is the thing. Those words, to admit, that puts it in a place of that there's a consequence to that, that she had to admit that she had anxiety and mental health issues. Ew.
As if she's done something wrong. As if any of us have done anything wrong.
Yeah. what? Oh, so you're all perfect
Right.
in your lives? You have perfect lives? Give me some of that Kool-Aid. I'll drink it, because if it's freaking perfect, didn't know that we just were like happy all the time. And good. If you are happy all the time, love it. Damn, good upbringing, good genes, go for it. But you know what? Most of us have days where thoughts can be really dark. And like I say, by saying them out loud, we take away its power.
And more importantly, the shame around it.
The shame. That was like a lot of the things I read from our people, right? They were like, I don't have anyone to talk to, and I don't know how to say this to anyone. I'm like, you're saying it to me now. You're taking the power out of it. You're taking some power and some shame away from it, and know that I'm here. You know, I was also going to say, like, you know, we did our body image, right?
Yeah.
No one said anything about that. You know why? Probably applauding us. Yay! Ozempic, anorexia. Yay! Did you catch that? That we talked really deeply about something that you and I struggled with.
Yep.
But it was almost applauded, because to be quote unquote skinny is powerful. Come on, guys. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I really do feel like everyone was like, oh my God, that's so cool that they were like, not eating. Today's gonna. Come on, man. Anyway, you know I'm on fire right now. Awesome.
I love when you're on fire.
You know when I'm on fire.
I love it. I will not put it out. Yeah. I just echo everything you said. And I agree. Even I think in the people that are brave enough to write into us, that's just getting it out. That's just putting it out into the universe, putting it out, whether somebody reads it or not. Those feelings are not meant to be held inside. These feelings are not meant to be held alone. We can't hold them alone. And they're not, a lot of the time, they're just not, I'm trying to find the words. They're not true.
Yeah. No.
They're not true. They're big enough feelings that just have to be defined and expressed in a way to, like you said, release and get out. And I hope that you and that you never stop expressing your truest self and your truest feelings, because that's why we created this. And I'm really proud of you and us and Allison and our efforts and our intentions of what we're trying to do here. And I know that we've created the community already and the listeners, and they get us and they get it and they understand what we're doing here.
Yeah. And to reiterate to our listeners right here and right now, it is no bullshit. We read what you write to us. And maybe not all hundreds of that, if that's difficult, but they are read. In fact, we're getting on my phone, getting texted by Allison, people that, I think at some point we should read. We could do it right now. Or
you want to read this one?
It's so teeny tiny. Why don't you read it? Sorry.
Okay. Dear Christina, I started listening to your podcast because I loved you and Dead to Me. I don't have MS, but I got divorced last week. 30-year marriage, 5 adult kids. And so much of what you say actually translates impeccably to feelings I'm experiencing in my life. Anger, sadness, grief, loneliness, mourning, depression. Your humor and honesty have given me a friend in all of this. You don't even know me, and I realize I don't know you, but you are my dear friend in a time when I need someone who understands all of these emotions. Thank you. Oh my God.
Thank you, Laura. Laura, we're here for you. Sweet mama. That's a lot.
It's fucking lot.
That's a lot to go through. And you know what people can't do? Put a timeline on the stages of grief. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Sometimes the stages of grief are not in the order that they were telling you that they're supposed to be.
Right.
That was written down so you could have like what is that? Like a blueprint. But that's not necessarily. You might be having anger and then get into denial and then go back to anger.
Yeah.
So feel all the things and don't think that there has to be an end to it. That's the other thing. It's like, I feel like people want me to get to the end of my grieving. And we can't.
Well, like we said, it doesn't stop.
No, it never stops because this is a daily reminder. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, Laura, because I know you don't have MS, but I always bring it back to that because this is our daily. This is it. and good days and bad days. But, having a separation of a marriage that long, everything you've known for that long, let yourself feel these things and reach out to us. If you start having feelings, know that just put lots of stars and emojis on it, then we'll be able to see you, Laura, so that we can address you and get back to you on a personal level as well.
And I'd like to believe that everyone that listens to this and everyone that's out there, I'd like to believe that you all have at least one person that you can express these feelings to. And if you feel like you don't, I encourage you to just try. Because I think you would be surprised. I have been surprised in my life that sometimes the people that I thought I would get the least from in opening up to needed me to do that the most so that they can do it. The people that were seemingly totally fine and then were able to sort of open the floodgates and express themselves in ways that they really needed, because that's how you get through these things. That's how you go through the peaks and valleys of these things is to lean on the people. And as humans, nobody is spared any kind of grief, whether it's MS, whether it's a divorce, whether it's death, whether
being a trans child,
identity, anything.
Who can't fucking tell their parents or talk about how they're feeling. I mean, I've seen it firsthand with my friend's son, and being told you can't talk about it, being told you can't because it's going to make other people fucking uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't go for.
No. I have spent the past 20 years playing down what I live with so that people wouldn't discount me, or people wouldn't not hire me, or people wouldn't brush me aside. And I realize the disservice that I'm doing to myself. I need to be honest so that I can get the support I need. And that's the same for everyone, no matter what your situation. You're not going to get the support you need until you can value yourself enough to express yourself, because I think that's real bravery and that's real courage, is to say the hard things, to, like you said, admit those things, because you're absolutely right. The power is gone when it's said out loud.
Yeah.
Gone.
And we don't want all of a sudden for someone that we love to feel so afraid. And I know, Jamie, you understand this, be so afraid that they disappear and then they're gone because they didn't say something. And we don't want that. We want you to please. And also this is, on that same thing. And I'm sorry to men, I'm not a man hater. When we talk about how we're feeling, we don't need you to fix us. As women, we have a beautiful tendency to work it out in the sentence that we're saying. So please, I mean, that's a funny thing, but guys, you don't need to fix us. We're not a hammer and a nail. You know what I mean?
Well, speaking to that,
yes.
that moment that I just said, I said to Cutter last night, I need you to acknowledge how hard I'm working. I just need somebody, because sometimes you could feel like you're just so in it alone. Like you're the soldier going through and doing all your stuff. And he looked at me and he's like, get on the floor. Let's do a core workout. And I was like, no.
Cutter.
No.
I love you, Cutter.
That is
abs.
not what I need.
Don't tell a chick abs. That's not the answer.
I'm like, I just told you I did so much today. I need you to say you did great.
Yeah.
Like I don't need you to fix it.
No.
It's so hard for them.
I know. We're not an IKEA desk. Like, please don't. Just
I love to put together furniture. You know that, though.
I know. I'm
you
so
guys
proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I look at the directions and just throw them across the floor and then just go somewhere and get one that's already made.
Yeah. I feel like I can read it so carefully, and there's always one thing I fuck up, and then I got to take that part.
I can't start over. I'm so impatient. I couldn't do that.
Oh, God.
Maybe I should take up smoking pot.
I was going to say, I eat a gummy and then put it together.
There you go. Oh my God. Because me on any kind of cannabis product is not a pretty sight.
What do you mean? It's what I want.
Oh God. No, I real paranoia. It'll destroy real freaky. I think I told the story before about my mom, before I knew it was MS and they thought it was just peripheral neuropathy. And I was in a lot of pain and anxiety over it. And she got me a joint from, a store. She can go.
Yeah.
I guess everyone can go now.
Yeah, it's legal.
Okay.
It's
I always think that you have to have a doctor's note.
Wine.
Like a doctor's note,
Yeah.
She gives me one. She's like, Teeny, it'll help you. And she doesn't even do it. But sometimes, no, she really doesn't. So I'm not, I have no shame about doing the pots. So I was sitting here and I'm like, okay, I'm in a lot of pain and it's giving me a lot of anxiety. And, what if it's MS? Like I was flipping out. So I went outside and I smoked like half of it. And I saw like serpents on my feet and like my tongue was moving all weird. And I called her. I said, Mom, what the fuck? What is this? She goes, Teeny, it's medical grade. It's supposed to be one hit.
Oh no.
Half of it.
Too much.
I smoked half of it.
Oh my God.
I was like, am I going to die? I think I'm going to die. Felt. I did. So I made myself like stay up until it wore off, and it was hours. So we don't, I have a no.
No,
not this lady. Not going to happen.
The first time I ever had an edible, this is before I met my husband. So like, I don't know, 16, 17 years ago. And this is like, pre them, like having them all very like well made. Do you know what I mean? It was like a goldfish or something where who knows if like one goldfish had all of it and one didn't, Some
guy on the corner. Yeah.
I was going on a date with a famous dancer. That's all I'll say. It was a setup.
Mikhail Bresnick?
No. A star.
Sergey Polinin?
No, he's
hot.
He was on Dancing with the Stars. That's all I'll say. Lance was setting me up with him. Lance can tell you the story. We go to this bar and I eat this edible before and I get there and I couldn't speak. Like he was like, nice to meet you. And I just kept nodding my head. He's like, are you okay? And I just kept nodding. Then I started shaking my head. No. He's like, no? What's no? And I'm like, no. And I just like, Lance, you got to take me home. And they took me to my apartment. And I just kept saying, you cannot tell my parents I'm dying from weed. I'm going to die from weed. You have to give them a different story. Oh
my God. Yeah, no,
crazy.
No.
Not good.
Not a good thing.
Good.
It's just like when you have an overactive brain that has like
that's true
major anxiety anyway.
Right.
And it's like Sadie said to me the other day, she goes, I don't trust anyone who doesn't just sit and listen to music all day. And I'm like, because I don't sit and listen to music all day. I listen to music in the car, when I'm doing stuff. But like just to sit here in my room and just listen to music for hours and hours is what she does. She's very proud of her like 14,000 hours of music that she listened to this week. Like literally, she shows me there's an app. It's a whole thing. And I'm like, if I just sat here and listened to music, the brain that is so chatty would mess me up. Hence why we watch our Bravo shows, because it's like I'm living in a different world and they're doing all the anxiety for me. They're doing the fighting. They're doing the shade. They're sipping the tea. They're doing all the stuff. And I can just live vicariously through their crazy. But to sit here and like, then if like also like a song like moves you, then I'm screwed.
Yeah. Oh, forget about it.
Like I listened to some Jeff Buckley. Now I'm just like a lump of shit on the floor crying. Like, and he died too. And the song said the wave that took him under in the song, and he knew, and he was prophetic. And like, I can't.
I wish I could listen to music all day in my room like that. I wish I could. I was listening to Amy Poehler on Armchair Expert yesterday in the car. And she was saying how it shocks her that there's people out there that don't have the voice commentary in their head all day. She's like, there's people that'll be like, no, I don't have a ongoing voice in my head.
Yeah, they just write articles about people that do.
That's right. I'm like, she was like, really? I'm like, oh, well, girl, me too. Thank you for saying that, because I never have this lovely advice partner that doesn't shut the fuck up in my head.
Yeah. Who's like putting you down and
yeah.
Gosh, she's such a bitch. That bitch in my head.
Cunt.
Asshole. She's a cunt. My fucking head's a cunt.
Nothing else but a cunt.
No, but she said, I don't trust, my daughter said, I don't trust anyone and I don't like anyone. I said, well, you like me. Right. And you trust me. And she goes, but she said something like she was really disappointed in me for not sitting here alone in my room, listening to music. And I like, I don't like pop music. Nothing wrong with it. Just doesn't do something for me. No. I listen to like really sad shit and stuff that I love, and Damien Rice and Elliott Smith, and like, very like, that's my jam.
Yeah.
Little Led Zeppelin. Sure. We can upbeat it. To me, Led Zeppelin's upbeat. There you go.
Yeah. Led Zeppelin's upbeat.
Yeah. Rabelon. One of my favorite songs. That's
got
what we
great
should do.
taste.
We should do like a 5 like favorite bands game. Mine are all like very all over the place.
Mine
like-
would be too, probably.
Like I love a New Orleans jazz like station. You know, like a bluegrass station. Love that kind of stuff. But then I also like The Cure and the Smiths and Jane's Addiction and Red Hot Chili Peppers and Etta James and stuff like that. But
yeah.
But if it gets poppy, I can't do it. Except for Depeche Mode, which is that's our friend Dave Gahan, and I would never call him pop. He is the king of what he is, and their music.
You need to give me a music education.
Oh yeah, I love sharing music with people. I love it. I've done it with my kid, and now I really appreciate her taste in music.
Yeah,
she likes I call her Belush Alush now, Billie Eilish. Started the joke.
I like it.
Belush Alush. She's like, I can't believe you just called her Belush Alush. I'm like, I don't know. It just came to my head.
I bet she'd love it.
Okay, Belush Alush, we're trying to get tickets to your concert in December. If you have any friends that listen to this, and Sadie wants 6 tickets on the floor.
There we go.
There
we go. You have a date in mind? Do you want to throw a date out there?
December 15th, please.
Okay, there it is, specifically. Belush Alush.
Belush Alush. We will be there right in front.
Support for today's episode comes from Honeylove. Honeylove? What is it? Well, who are they, you say? Well, they are the people that have revolutionized the bra game. Say goodbye to underwire without sacrificing lift. Honeylove's bras feature supportive bonding that eliminates the need for uncomfortable wires. They have a wide range of sizes that cater to the diverse needs of all women. So those of us with small boobies can finally have a bra that doesn't keep riding up, and those of us with bigger boobies can finally have a bra that is supportive and comfortable. Tell me more about Honeylove, Christina.
Honeylove's best-selling crossover bra is so comfortable. It is sure to be your next go-to, I'm telling you. This bra gives all the support of traditional bras without using any underwires. Plus, mesh detailing adds a touch of sexy. This is the one bra you'll actually enjoy wearing and won't want to take off.
And it doesn't stop there. Honeylove has more than just bras. They have incredibly comfortable shapewear, tanks, and leggings for everyday support.
And made of honey.
Oh,
so you can lick it off if you want to take it.
You can eat it.
You can eat it. But really, for the more relaxed lounge bra, I recommend their V bra.
Ooh.
I love the name of that. It offers the support of a traditional bra without the uncomfortable underwire. It's designed to lift, separate with molded cups, and it's not a shelf-like bra, so you won't get a uniboob effect, which no one wants a uniboob, unless you're into that kind of thing.
Unless it comes back in style, then we'll discuss. But Honeylove is not just supporting women, it is empowering women. So treat yourself to the best bras on the market and save 20% off at honeylove.com/messy. Use our exclusive link to get 20% off. honeylove.com/messy to find your perfect fit.
So check it out. After you purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Honeys, you deserve this. Free the pain and discomfort. Keep the support with Honeylove.
Should we read some questions from our friends?
Oh my God, I love questions from friends. You read them because I cannot see.
Okay.
I've got to go to the eye doctor.
This is from Tara. Thank you for this podcast. I have PPPD and a pituitary tumor. I believe also a severe neurological disorder still waiting to be seen. My life transformed 11 months ago. Now I am unable to walk without being dizzy 24 hours a day, nauseous 24 hours a day, filled with anxiety and panic because my brain doesn't know what to do with the dizziness. Your podcast gave me hope and 2 strong voices to listen to. I'm barely making through each day. Do either of you suffer panic or anxiety? I'm a single mom, and my kids are in need of mommy, but I've tried everything. Chronic illness is so debilitating. I'm glad to have this podcast. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Tara.
Fuck. I feel like we have to, and people need to learn too, and I have to get better at this. And you've taught me this, Christina, because you reminded me of this and of our producer, Allison, in our text chain recently. Like, sometimes you have to just be like, fuck, that sucks. And sometimes that's enough. Like, I want to obviously address your questions to us, but Yeah. Like taking a moment to be like, that's so hard.
Yeah. And by no means when we say this, it's not like, and we accept it moving on. That's not the
No.
case. This is like, it's not like there's work that has to be done. It's like that thing of, okay, this is it. And this is what we have to work with, and these are the ingredients we have, and we're going to make something beautiful out of it. And it might not be what you think it's going to be, but whatever we make that's what we have.
Yeah. My feeling first to tell you, and this probably sounds like crazy, and I don't know why I want to say this to you, is like, are you breathing? Like sometimes I realize like how long I go without actually taking a deep breath.
Oh yeah.
Like
nope.
In and out, like a couple in a row. Like I just feel your pain and your struggle through your words that you wrote us. And I just first and foremost just want to tell you to take a deep breath. I cannot believe that we live in a world where something can't be done for your 24-hour dizziness and nausea. Like I have to believe that there's something out there that can help you. And I truly pray that you are going to get, I know you said you're waiting to be seen about this. I truly pray that we're going to get an answer for you.
Yeah. And I'm going to be that guy. And I know it's crazy, but my kid was experiencing some very similar symptoms for a couple of years. And, sometimes I just thought, oh, she just wants to get out of school or whatever, or she's feeling this way because she doesn't do anything. And I mean, I feel like shit mom of all time. And she developed something called POTS. And they're saying that a lot of people who had long COVID can develop POTS. Now, she didn't get it from that, but those symptoms are very, and I'm not saying that, please don't take my advice at all. Disclaimer right now, no. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes, the root of the thing is never the thing itself. And it's good to advocate for yourself when you do go to your doctor and ask all the questions that you want to ask, because had I not been told to ask my neuro, do you think this could be MS? And he was like, no, totally not even showing. And I'm like, can we just at least test for it? To advocate for oneself, I think is really important.
Yes.
I'm not saying I'm not a doctor, so I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, sometimes there's an answer that the doctors don't even go there. And you're not going to sound crazy.
No.
If you
don't stop till you find somebody that will listen to you.
Don't stop, do you?
Yeah. Well, we love you. We're thinking of you and praying for you. All right. This next one's from Marissa. Thank you both for this podcast. I relate very much with you, Christina. I am 46 and I was diagnosed in 2014 with relapse remitting MS and then had breast cancer and a mastectomy in 2017.
We won the lottery, Marissa, didn't we?
With the meds I have to take for cancer and now have degenerative discs in my neck, I am a licensed therapist and have had to go through the stages of grief too over the life I once was able to live. It's okay to feel the emotions and be pissed at MS. I also have come to realize that having this disability has changed how I can help my clients. MS made me humble and realize that we only have one chance at this life. There's no coming back. You got this. Please reach out sometime for a fresh perspective. I'd love to help and give support on your journey. We're all human, just trying to make it through. Yep.
And you reached out, and I hope that you feel our love for you and that we're in this together.
Yeah.
Whether it's MS or divorce or whatever the fuck it is, like we're all in this together and we're all going to learn together.
That's right. That's right. Thanks for sharing with us.
Thanks, lady.
I'm glad it's helped you feel like you have a way to connect with your clients. It's a beautiful way to see the silver lining in it. Okay. This is from Charon. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Hello. I love your podcast. It really strikes a perfect balance between entertainment and topically relevant. I was diagnosed 7 years ago this January. My primary doctor ordered the initial MRI and broke the news. One thing he said to me that really stuck was that learning that you have a progressive disease is a grieving process for your former life. I have personally passed through the stages of grief, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance, in a not necessarily linear order, what you were talking about, and continue to do so. It's not a lot, but it's helped me. Maybe it can help others too. Thank you for being so brave and helpful. Yeah, this shit's going to keep coming up. It's like what we were both saying. It's not one and done. It's a process that you keep coming back to, but finding the small things that gave you any solace or relief or support is just your toolbox that you create for yourself.
Yeah. And I was going to say, like, just like this last week, it really hit me that, you know, I'm going through the grieving process of, like, you know, being able to dance or run or hike or Peloton. Well, I can Peloton, but, you know, like all the things that I was doing, like who I was, but I realized my job, like, I finally get the role of my lifetime on a show that was so good that I've been waiting for my whole career to have a part like this and get, you know, getting nominated for everything that you could be nominated. Like all the fucking dreams were coming true. And thinking while I was doing the show and all this stuff was happening before I got sick, going, okay, well, after this, like maybe I can do really cool stuff that I've wanted to do forever. And like get kind of excited, like, oh, you know, wow. Maybe people aren't going to see me like this, the little funny, stupid one on the side. You know, maybe like someone believes in what I have going on. And now this, it's like that I haven't addressed yet. I haven't addressed the pain of not getting to do it fully, or maybe I can't. I don't know, but like,
I know. I
it's a bummer, man. But I guess it's like I have to look at it like it's going to be something different. It's going to be something different. And
yeah.
You know, I was done.
And you did it. It's not like you didn't get to do it. And all of your hard work created that. But I completely understand. I completely understand feeling robbed of just like the momentum and a moment you worked your fucking ass off for, you know, you worked your ass off for that. I get that. I have it in similar ways. I have a lot of, I wonder what ifs, you know, what could I have accomplished had I not been battling this for so long? So I feel you.
I mean, I've all but given up on myself in that way, but like now I'm like, I want to keep going. I love being on a set. I love that. And
good.
Is anyone going to let me do it?
Yes.
Because there's so many boundaries that I have to set and I'm afraid.
Fine. You have, if anyone has earned that, it's you. I wish I could make you believe that.
I'm getting there, Jane, because of you.
I really want you to believe that.
And I want you to believe it for you too, Mama, because you're so special. You know.
Thank you. Oh, well. You know, I think that's why I moved to Austin, to be honest. I think like getting out of LA for me was like stepping away from the dream and like being in a different life where I wasn't constantly exposed to like what was not happening for me or I was afraid would not happen anymore. And not to say that I haven't been given some wonderful jobs, but you know, who knows what the future holds? But I have no doubt for you that the moment that you feel that you have the strength to say, I'm ready, and then also to say, but it's got to look like this, a lot of people will be falling in line. And I can't wait for that for you. And I have, again, not a single ounce of doubt, but you have to be ready. And it's going to look and feel different. And we've talked about this before.
Well, I mean, shit, I did the whole last season, like in the darkest depths of this disease. And it was so hard. And so that's what I think I look back on is how unbelievably hard that was. But that was before I started medications. It was before I kind of understood what was happening to my body. And it just was so intense.
You learn how to protect your body.
Yeah.
More. You know,
I didn't know anything. You're the one.
Exactly.
If not for you, I would have just said, let's just stop it. Let's just not even finish. And they did say to me, we can just stop this right now after like shooting 3 episodes. And I was like, no, I have to. I have to. It wasn't ego-based, by the way. It was because I'm in love with Linda Cardellini. I'm in love with those people. And they had worked so hard on these scripts and the story, and we needed to finish our story. But anyway, I'm not trying to make it a fucking whatever. I'm just saying why I pushed through something that was so incredibly almost not feasible some days. But
I don't think it'll ever have to be that hard for you again. I don't think it ever will.
I don't think it will, because I'm understanding what I need now.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And that's such an important lesson for everyone.
Yes.
Like, no matter what you're going through, give yourself a fucking minute to figure out what you need, how you need to be supported, whether it's how you're going to now be supported as a single mom. Like, we all deserve help. We all deserve support. And I understand that we are very privileged in many ways to access that, but that's because we've had that. Hopefully it's the message that we can convey, that like, look for it, ask for it. You deserve it. You're worthy. I went through so long thinking, for whatever reason, because I had a disability, that I was less than and less deserving. How fucked up is that? I lived in that
because
space for
the
a long
fucking society
time.
shames you because of your disability. Oh, I don't want to see the girl in the wheelchair who's wearing the underwear that are accessible. Fuck you guys. You know what? That's what's being fed into the heads of people who are incapable of everything that everybody else can do.
Yeah. I know I'm going to do
about my fight, my fight that happened.
I know.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to do this
public fight.
It's the 25th anniversary of The Sopranos, and there's this beautiful documentary that they made about David Chase that's premiering at Tribeca Film Festival this week. I'm flying to New York tomorrow, and we're doing this whole red carpet and this screening and this panel after. And like, yeah, I'm like, I should probably take a cane. But then
yes.
I've never been on a cane with a cane on a red carpet before. Like, why the fuck am I doing this? I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm stressing about this. I don't know why.
You have your cane. Even if you don't use it. Even if you don't fucking use it. It's like, what if you did start to fall over? I'm just talking from my own personal experience, because I didn't know. I didn't have that yet. You know what I mean? You kept it a secret, so you kind of, for so long. And this is not, which that's what you did to survive. I had to go balls out and just be like, this is it,
Yeah.
You got cute canes. My friend Neo Walk sent you cute canes, and they look cute with outfits, and they light up if you want them to light up.
I know. And she sent me such good ones.
I know. And so have it or don't have it.
I know.
But then don't feel ashamed. Look, we have a podcast called Messy, the big MS, big and a big S. People know you have multiple sclerosis, Jamie. They know you have multiple sclerosis.
You know what it is too? It's like,
or don't have it and fucking be as hot as you are.
I'm going to tell you what it is.
Good clothes, because you have.
I'm
going to
tell you what it is too.
Clothes.
I'm seeing friends and people that I love that have known me since I'm 16 years old, and I don't want them to feel sad when they see me.
Yeah, the looks. No, I know. You got to struggle. You're struggling with that, and I see it on your face right now, and I get it. I just like my cane because I can hit people with it. If I wanted to, I don't. But I was at this event before we recorded today, and we had to run to the front of the stage for this performance that we were seeing, and I couldn't grab my cane in time, and it was like 2 seconds, and I like ran. I mean, I probably looked real weird, but I ran, and like people were like, "Do you need me to get your cane?" And I was like, "No, I think I'm okay." And people are like, "Do you want to sit in the chair?" I'm like, "No, I want to sit on the ground. I'm okay." But it was like, those faces of like, "Oh, poor you." But I did it. I ran, and I was like, "Oh my God, I just ran I ran."
That's so awesome.
Not like I'm going to be a runner, but I didn't need it. And then I was like, is it a crutch, or does it keep people away from me? I like to use it. It keeps people away from me.
Yeah, I need it.
And I do get the best seats. If I have it, people are going to move out the way for you.
They sure will.
Oh God, here, no, please take my seat. They're like,
they sure will.
Yeah,
they sure will.
At least have it.
Well, no, I need it. That's the thing. Is I do need it. I do. I've gotten to the point where I need it.
You don't.
And I think that's hard for me to also wrap my head around too.
I know.
despite my best efforts, it's just, I need it right now. I need it. I've never needed it all the time. And I do. And I need it. And I need it.
Yeah. We don't want you falling down in your panties up.
Definitely not.
Coochie hanging out. Do you want, or maybe it's better for you to have your coochie out.
Maybe I should. Maybe I need the heat. Give me the heat.
In your undercarriage. Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Enough about me. Should we read another question?
Oh, wait. I just saw that one's from Lou Reed. Kind of love it, but I know it's not the Lou Reed.
Where?
He's dead.
Oh, is that in the next list? Okay.
Sorry.
I'm reading this last one of the first
Sorry,
one.
Lou Reed. We'll get to you at some point.
Okay. This is from Beth. Hi, ladies. I wanted to thank you for your honest poop talk.
Poop talk.
I was diagnosed with MS in 2008. Not to brag or anything, but I've shit myself like 5 times this year. Mostly,
yeah.
Hey, girl, we know. Mostly when I'm out walking my dog. So I've done tight-assed scoot home, waving and smiling at neighbors on their porches with my confused dog whose shit was interrupted by me pissing out my ass. When my husband gets home and I have shared my day, he is very clear I should never tell another human about these things, but it sucks. And I felt lonely not talking about it. Because of you, I feel like I have girlfriends in my living room who will laugh and cry with me about my shitty ass. Thank you so much. Someday soon when I have to throw on a pink sexy diaper, I will think of you both. Oh, Beth.
Yay, Beth. Poop forever.
Girl.
Well, at least you have doggy bags with you. You can, if you.
That's a good point.
You're well prepared. It happens. So don't feel bad about it because
it happens. Shit happens.
Shit fucking happens. I almost had it happen this morning. I was sitting there and I was like, if I move like an inch, it's all going to just happen like in my bed. So I got to wait it out. So everybody crawls back up, settles down so I can get to the bathroom. And I just bought a new duvet cover.
We're not. Expensive. Those are expensive.
Yeah.
No, do not mess with the frette.
No, frette linens. I know I'm not fancy. Like literally my friend who does the ordering of things, which said, oh, it's expensive. I said, when was the last time I bought something for myself? I think it was probably 4 years ago. So the $600 I spent on my duvet cover, yes, it's expensive and ridiculous, but to give me a quality of bed to life.
You spend a lot of time in your bed.
Yes.
That's where you need to invest your money.
No, 4 years since I have bought myself anything, guys. 4 years.
I wish I could say that. Shall I pull a card?
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
I think we said what we had to say today.
Yep. I've said it all.
I said it all.
Okay. All changes, even the most longed for, have their melancholy. For what we leave behind us is a part of ourselves. We must die to one life before we can enter another. Holy fucking
shit. I think you need to read it again, guys.
Okay.
Because you're probably, if you're turning your car off and you're like, ding, 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 getting out of the car, if you're listening, now we're going to settle. Let's settle in. Now, just so people don't know, people know, we don't pre-pick these. Jamie picks from her spirit in the deck.
My little box.
Listen to this again, because I need to hear it again.
All changes, even the most longed for, have their melancholy. For what we leave behind us is a part of ourselves. We must die to one life before we can enter another. And so it is.
And so it is. This show is executive produced by Christina Applegate, Jamie-Lynn Sigler, and Allison Bresnick. Our audio engineer is Josh Windisch.
If you want to show us some love, don't forget to leave the show a rating or review. Hi, it's Jamie. Thanks for listening. I just want to let you know I am a paid spokesperson for Novartis, but this podcast is independent from my collaboration with Novartis.